guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video on Frozen 2 because I've watched it twice and I love anything Disney, so me talking about Disney is probably should be on brand, but I don't really talk about Disney as much, which is going to change because Disney Plus is around and I'm going to do a lot more Disney related videos, I think, maybe, who knows. But yes, so I watched Frozen 2 twice. I actually watched it when I was in Japan the day it came out in Japan, which is actually like 14 hours before here. So if you think about it, it was, yes, I watched it in English with Japanese subtitles because John doesn't understand Japanese. So that was the most great way of watching it. I have listened to both the Japanese soundtrack and the English soundtrack, and I do have a few like opinions on that too, which I'll go to in the end. So I started watching Nuderella's review on Frozen 2 and I didn't finish the review because I just kind of got busy, but I was watching it and she was talking about how she likes and doesn't like Frozen 2, which I get it. It's Frozen 2 is a very, what is the word? It is very reminiscent of Frozen 1. I feel like it's literally like if Frozen 1 got a reprise, which I guess that is what it is because it is a sequel. So all the songs kind of literally follow the same motif as the first one, which is something that High School Musical and a lot of these Disney Channel shows tend to do, which is weird because it's not a Disney Channel movie. It's like a big screen movie, right? But yeah, it's the same concept, basically. A lot more grown up. I feel like this story is for, like, it actually did this really well, for the kids that grew up watching Frozen or were 6 when Frozen came out, now they're 10. They can relate to things changing and being a different age and just growing up, which I think is cool. I related to it, even though I am 24 and it came out when I was like in college. The first one came out when I was in college. I think it was really cute. I think Olaf has a bigger part in this one, and also Elsa obviously has a bigger part in this one because she isn't. We did obviously get more Olaf and we did get a lot more Elsa. I feel like we also got to see Anna not be alone, which was nice. She had more of a family unit in this one. I think it was nice that we finally got to find out what happened with the parents, which was really like, you know, I feel like it was done very well as a sequel. That's what I'm saying. I might like Frozen 2 a little bit more than Frozen 1. Also, I think it's because of technology and how things have gotten better, but oh my god, the backgrounds are beautiful. All over, the backgrounds are just amazing. The little details on the dresses and like Elsa's hair, all of that, so good. It looks so pretty. And honestly, I think my favorite scene is when Elsa's hair was down and she was in the cave. So pretty. I need that doll. I know, you guys don't know I collect dolls, so I do need that doll. But so hey guys, actually this is after I filmed it and edited half the video. I actually realized that I didn't even talk about some of the stuff I wanted to talk about in this review because I got way too passionate about the toys that they released for Frozen 2. They released a bunch of sets and stuff and it was super cute, and it is super cute. And honestly, if you're a toy collector, get on that because it's so fucking cute. But what I wanted to say about some of the things were Frozen 2 did really well with marketing itself with items because the trailer did not really put very much information about Frozen 2. We didn't really know what was really going to happen in Frozen 2, which I think I really appreciated because this is one of those movies where going into it, we didn't know very much. And I think now that you watch the movie, now that I've watched the movie, I don't know what that accent is. I have a weird accent right now. I'm sorry. Now that I've watched the movie, it's very interesting to go back and be like, oh, that's what that means. And so it's a lot more, like, I think that, like, that's cool. Like, it feels cool as a fan to have that. Yeah, like, I think that was really cool. That was a interesting way. But it kind of at first I'm like, what is this movie gonna be? Which honestly I think probably did create more morale for the movie, which I guess that's great, right? I don't know. Disney's a million, billion, $1 trillion company. They know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I also I have a lot of Frozen 2 merch now because I got way too hyped for it. So they obviously Disney is doing something well because I spent a lot of money on Frozen 2. And then something I wanted to talk about in the beginning, but I didn't talk about, was the soundtrack. I really, really like all the songs in this movie. I actually like it in both Japanese and in English. I think that the Japanese version is more cutesy, but that just makes sense because Japanese people just sound really cutesy. Like, I feel like the English version is very, like, Broadway, if that makes sense. And then the Japanese version, it's more, like, cute Disney, which makes sense. You know? No, maybe I'm wrong about it, but it does sound a little bit different in different languages. But I think Japanese in general is a very cutesy language. It's like there's a lot of onomatopoeia, which onomatopoeia honestly like does make people sound cuter, like puchi puchi, or like I don't know, it just sounds really like baby talky, I think. I'm not the one who said that like originally. I actually watched like a JK News video or like a David So video where they were talking about that, where Japanese sounds really like cutesy, and it does. It can. Depending on how you talk. So yes, I definitely want to see this in Japanese, like fully in Japanese. Probably when I go back to Japan next year, I'll probably get the DVD because I'm assuming it'll be out by then. So maybe I will do a review in Japanese on Frozen 2. If you guys want that, let me know, because I do have a Japanese channel that I don't really use as much because I just don't have as much ideas for that channel, I think, because I don't know what I want that channel to be. But yes, so also if you guys wanted me to review Frozen 1, go back and watch Frozen 1 after I've seen this movie, let me know, because I think honestly I'm probably gonna do it anyway. Even if no one asks for it, I probably will do a Frozen 2 review, Frozen 1 review, now that, because it's on Disney Plus. I don't know. So I recommend y'all watch it. I feel like I wanted to talk about it. Like, I want to talk about it more in detail, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone, and I don't know. Maybe I'll do a spoiler review, but I really, really just don't want to spoil it for anyone. So if you guys haven't watched it, I would definitely recommend you watch it. The songs are really good. But just know that if you aren't into, like, kind of the repetitive nature of it, because some people might not, I don't think that this was for you. But it's okay. It's not for everyone. It's very Disney princess, and it is very Disney. So, bye.